The Cats welcome in the University of North Dakota on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. And now for a look at the Fighting Hawks. This is Opposition Research, brought to you by HKC Roofing.
BBN meet UND, a Rupp first-timer and relative newcomer to the ranks of big-time college basketball. The Fighting Hawks play out of Grand Forks, the third largest city in a state where the flagship university serves as one of its greatest employers. As a program, North Dakota owns a storied history, albeit at NCAA Division II. There, the Fighting Sioux was a household name with an impressive portfolio showing 8 Elite Eights and 3 Final Fours. Since joining the main table in 2008, UND has won 20-win campaign, including the school's crowning achievement, a berth in the 2017 NCAA Division I tournament. Brian Jones is the architect. In the low major pocket of collegiate athletics, the coaching carousel spins at a rapid rate, with movers and shakers parlaying the most minute success into their next great opportunity. Only few stay the course. A Steve Alford disciple, Jones has endured the bumps and bruises from the grueling trek that began when the program was still nestled in the D2 ranks. On his watch, UND has overcome living out of a suitcase where they were everyone's scheduling bestie during the transition phase. Jones has brought stability and success during his 13 seasons on the sidelines. The wins and losses don't adequately describe the achievements. In Jones' lone head coaching assignment, the Northern Iowa alum is closing in on 200 wins. He was also tabbed the Big Sky Coach of the Year in 2016. Last year's group limped home at 12-20, which preceded their top scorer, Chino Crandall, opting for greener pastures in the offseason as he leapt for Gonzaga as a grad transfer. Despite a 2-0 beginning, their first such start since making the move, the holdovers appear to be up against it this week, as evident by their dreary forecast in the Summit League's preseason poll. The Fighting Hawks enter Rupp post a solid 3-point win at UW-Milwaukee over the weekend. The squeaker was aided by a pair of late timely free throws and a stingy defense that allowed just 33% conversions on field goals. 3 Hawks were perched in double figures. Makers of said free throws, Cortez Seals is the team's leading scorer at 14 a night after posting similar numbers last season, his first as a full-time starter. The 6'4 senior is one of 2 returning starters and has surpassed 20 points on 8 occasions, with 27 his personal best. Seals labored from the floor v Milwaukee at a 4 for 18 clip, but made enough plays late to preserve the win. Fellow senior Connor Avance returns up front and is steady, posting 12 points and a team-leading 8 rebounds a game. The 6'7 senior is a 4-year contributor and has started 72 nights. Avance was dependable in Milwaukee with 14-7 and is converting on a robust 77% of field goal tries in the early going. The Edmond, Oklahoma native also owns 3 career double-doubles. Anen Moody provides offense off the bench. The 6'3 freshman is a North Dakota native, having won their Mr. Basketball award in 2017. At UND, Moody got off to a great start as a collegian with a 6'3", 20-point showing in the opener. The Dickinson-born scored some 3,100 high school points, the most in state history. Keenan Walter is a nice complement to Avance in the post and is chipping in 9 and 6 in the early stages. The 6'9 junior has started both games and rallied 10 points in 27 minutes against the Panthers. Walter is a remarkably consistent 64% free throw shooter for his career. Like Walter, Billy Brown has started both games on the campaign. The 6'3 junior is just one of 3 players remaining from the tournament team and logged 30 minutes in the recent win opposite 7 points. He's a career 30% three-point shooter while netting 82% of free throws during the same time. Additionally, expect to see UND suit up a pair of international players, Filip Rebraca, a 6'9 sophomore from Serbia, and Davids Altabowers, a 6'1 freshman by Latvia. Rebraca was thrust into a pivotal role in his first collegiate start, grabbing 8 rebounds in the recent win, while Altabowers has averaged 24 minutes in his 2 starts. He has absorbed the time lost by Marlon Stewart, a returning double-figure scorer who has missed the first 2 games due to academics. Fast facts. Since their move to Division I in 2008, UND has been part of 3 conferences, the Great West, Big Sky, and Summit League. Formerly known as the Sioux, the NCAA ordered North Dakota to drop the mascot affiliation in '07. Officially, they became known as the Fighting Hawks after a student vote 8 years later, and UK is the lone Power 5 opponent on North Dakota's schedule. Famous alums, 11-time NBA champion and Hall of Famer Phil Jackson, circle gets a square, Hollywood Square's Shadow Stevens, plus former Minnesota Viking Jim Kleinsasser.
It's the first ever matchup between Kentucky and North Dakota, and tip is Wednesday at 9 on the SEC Network. For the Leach Report, I'm Chris LaBar.